we're heading down to the railway station bit now. So we've come from the Chained Oak and we're going to head down to the station. So we've seen the Chained Oak now, so that's my first live stream done. And we're going to head to the station. So please subscribe at Coursemith 25 and we'll head down there. There's a little birdie down there. Probably won't get a shot of him. We're going to head onto the railway track and then head back to the Ramblers and then go up the other side. It is a bit boggy, so make sure you've got appropriate footwear, but generally it's dry up here in the summer, so it's an ideal time to come for a walk. So there's the bridge there, look, which takes you onto Oakham. Okay, so we're not going to go through there today, but it takes you to Oakham that way. So that's basically the path back to the Chained Oak, and then this path here takes you down to the railway station, which we're going to go down now, avoiding the muddy side. So we're going to head down here, because a lot of cyclists come down here as well. So it may be a bit drier past this bit. But yeah, so you've got a full kind of idea now of where I am. So there's the bridge. So you go along that bridge and it takes you back to the Ramblers Retreat, which is across there. Then there's some steps the other side which bring you back down the other side of this bridge. And then obviously you go up this path, turn left, Ramblers, turn right, go up to the Chained Oak. This way takes you to the station, which is around a 10-minute walk. So we're going to proceed there now. And I'll obviously do another live stream when I get there, because it's quite a walk. So hopefully you'll enjoy the rest of the footage as I do it. So we've got a good shot now. It's amazing in this part of Staffordshire, you just don't feel that you're in Staffordshire. You feel like you're in a different part of the world, because you're away from the towns, you're away from the cities, and you can just come away from home for 20 minutes in the car, something like that, and you get to a place like this, and you can just spend all day, every day walking, because there's more than one walk here. Obviously there's this one going to Denstone, there's that one that way going to Oakham. You can obviously go up to the Chained Oak, you can go to the Ramblers, you can go up into the forest over there, you go up to Wills Rock. There's loads of walks. You could spend a full day here from morning till night, just exploring the forests and just exploring the paths and where they go. And you don't know what you're going to see. We'll proceed down here for a bit now, because it's at least a 10-minute walk to the railway station. I'll obviously do some more footage, some more photographs, and obviously a live stream or two as well, so you can get a bit of nostalgia. And obviously that's the road just across there, taking you to the car park. So we've come from the bridge now, so we're just going to proceed up here. Let's go. So that's looking back towards the Ramblers, and obviously this way up here takes us to the station at Alton, which is where we're going to be heading now. So if I turn the camera around, you'll be able to see where we're heading. So we're actually almost at the platform of the station now, which is just in front of us, just there. So I'll do another video and photograph shortly, but we're just about to arrive at the station. It's taken us about 6 minutes, so we'll continue on with the footage anyway, and I hope you enjoy the photos and video I'm going to do of the station at Alton before we head back down there to the Ramblers and go the other side of Dimmingsdale. You can see the black on that roof. Imagine the trains coming through here. Wow, the history. So that building is owned by the Landmark Trust, which basically means members of the public can actually stay there occasionally. I don't know when, but there is a website, landmarktrust.org.uk, I believe. So obviously if you look on Wikipedia or Google, it will explain all that. I'm going to go up these steps because I want to see what the view is from the bridge, and also I can see Alton Castle the other side of the road. So I might be able to get a good video of that as well, and photographs. So I'll head up these steps on the left and just get some footage up there and just see what it looks like from the road. Then we'll continue down to the Ramblers Retreat and carry on our walk up Dimminsdale. There's Alton Castle. Right up there, look. Anyway, right up there is Alton Castle. Look at that. As I said, you can't visit it. It's not open to members of the public, but what a well-preserved castle. You feel like you're abroad when you see that. It's just so well preserved, with the tower at the top of it, like the turret at the top there. Wow. I'll put the link in the description of the video about it, because it's just so cool seeing that there. I mean, obviously you see it from the road when you're driving, but you don't get a chance to actually stop and reflect at what you're looking at. But yeah, it's like looking at Dracula's castle, if you're into that kind of thing. Bram Stoker's novel. I'll get a view from the railway from this bridge. Even better, I can see it now. Behind me, and also Alton Station just here in front of me. Brilliant. Farley Lane, that's it. And there's Alton sign. And obviously the castle is just up there, look, on the hill. You can see, there it is. Fantastic view of the castle. Brilliant, isn't it? Never really ventured up this bit before. I've always just gone along the railway and back again. Just expand your visit. Just imagine the trains coming through there from up here now. Brill. Absolutely fab. The old gate to Alton Towers, which is literally up there on that hill. And then obviously the castle once more. So we're into Alton Station now. Got another footage there. So we'll proceed through the station again towards the Ramblers again. Brilliant footage at the castle. Really impressed with that, because I normally never see it, because I'm either driving or I'm a passenger and you don't really notice it or get to take pictures. But I managed to by going up those steps, because obviously they'll open that gate when this place is occupied, which is occasional. There's a website you have to go on to book it, but I don't need to stay there because obviously I don't live too far away anyway, so it's only on the doorstep from home. So the castle's behind those trees, and obviously we've been up on top of that bridge up there, and obviously under the bridge as well. So we're going to proceed down the tracks back to the Ramblers. So you've got a bit of nostalgia now, obviously with the old station master's house and the building here, which was the waiting room. You just got to put yourself in a bit of history and just imagine the trains coming through here So if you do visit here, please do that. Try and imagine the trains coming through here and stopping at this station, picking passengers up waiting here. Same the other side, when there used to be probably buildings that side as well. Well, this is the main one. Just amazing. Bit of history. Another shot of the station before we leave. Full shot now. And we're going to proceed down here, back to the Ramblers Retreat. It is very addictive because obviously once you look at something you think, oh yeah, don't leave it, but I've got lots of footage now of the station. And obviously you can just put yourself there in the nostalgia. Just put yourself there. Just imagine it. Fantastic. The history behind these stations and what used to take place. The goods trains coming through here, you can just imagine. Imagine the noise of the steam engines. And now it's just silence. It's just so quiet and peaceful, I love it. Absolutely fantastic. It really does take your mind off things going on in your life. Whether it's home life, other communities you perhaps serve in, work, mental feelings. It really does take your mind off things when you come to places like this. And regardless of your beliefs, brings you closer to nature, creation, whatever you want to believe. Evolution is a no for me. I don't talk about that. I don't believe in that. That's, again, each to their own. But for me, creation, definitely. Because all these trees that are here, they're all different species, different varieties, whatever you want to call it. They're all different ages. They've all had a designer, a creator, a maker. They've had something. Because everything we use today has had a designer. A car has had a designer. A phone has had a designer. So you can't just say that those things came about by chance when they've had a designer. To obviously put all the metal bits into it, especially if it's a car, you know, and each of those bits that are put into the car have had a designer. So where people get evolution from, I don't know. Hence the term, I suppose, the theory. It's a theory, not a fact. But again, each to their own. I'm not on here to argue with anybody that has a belief in that. But to me, creation, definitely. It's been created, it's been designed. And that goes for the wildlife that's here. The birds, the squirrels, the rabbits, the foxes, whatever, otters, stoats, whatever animals are here that we don't see during the daytime. They've all had a designer. And it makes you appreciate life a lot more. But yeah, to get out of the house and do videos like this is just brilliant. Just jump in the car, drive 10 or 11 miles from your house, and you are here at Dimmingsdale. Whether you live in Cheadle, whether you live in Stoke, whether you live in Uttoxeter, or Ashbourne or Leek, you can get here within 15-20 minutes. And also up the road from here, of course, is the well-known Peak Wildlife Park, which is just a stone's throw over the hills. So again, you can go there. That's open till 5 o'clock every day from 10. So you could have a morning here and an afternoon at Peak, or vice versa. And apparently in this field, it's an archery field, because on that sign there it says archery in progress, danger of death, do not enter. So that's an archery place in there. So you could become Robin Hood for the day. But anyway, again, that's another story. Visit Sherwood Forest. Have a look down here. See what I mean about these paths. They just take you to unknown places, but wow. We've got a view of the river down here, look. Let's have a look at this. I'm not seeing this. Because obviously I stick to the main path, you see. But wow, we've got a view of the river. Absolutely amazing. Just off the beaten track. So yes, I got to see a rabbit across there where he's hopped off literally behind the tree. But I saw him. He was on my live stream. Might not have a very good clear shot of him, but he was definitely there. So this is the River Churnet. So I've just come off the beaten track, which is just behind these trees, and found this little area. Fantastic view of the river. Brilliant, isn't it? So we'll be very busy tonight uploading my videos, because I've done several live streams and I've got some more to do yet, because I've obviously got to get over to the Earl's Rock. So that's where we're going to go next. At Colesmith25 to subscribe. So we're now about to leave this path now, which is the railway, head back onto the Dimmingsdale Trail. So we've got the bridge just there in front of us, look. Obviously the path back to the station. So we're going to go up here, and we're going to take a left, which will take us to the Ramblers Retreat. And then that takes you back to the Chained Oak where we were earlier. So it's taken about 10 minutes each way, it's not too bad. I've got some cracking footage of the station and of course the castle. So we're going to walk back to the bridge now here, and obviously go across it back to the car park area, and then proceed up to the pond, the bottom pond. I think they've seen another dog, and then we're going to head across the bridge now, because that path goes to Oakham. So anyway, let's go. Taking some cracking footage today, I'm really impressed with it, especially of the station and the castle. So it's a weak bridge, maximum weight, and obviously there's your signpost, so you go down those steps to get back onto the track, or you can go down there on the right hand side where I've come from, carry on straight up, you'll get to the Ramblers, the Chained Oak. Ramblers is this way actually. I will get it right in a minute. So we're now on top of the bridge, and there's the other path there which takes you to Oakham. Another couple of miles up there, but the road goes from the Ramblers up to it anyway. So looking back, and there's the path again that we've just come down. So there you have it. Yeah, so we're almost back at the Ramblers now. There's the old track again. The plane coming in to land at Manchester. You can tell he's slowing down because you can hear his engine noise. Yeah. So this is the River Churnet that we saw earlier, if you remember. So this is the River Churnet, look, flowing really nicely. The Ramblers is just through there, look, through the trees. So there's the River Churnet. Looking back up there where we've come from. So we spent the last hour or so up there, which has been great. And obviously it carries on right the way up there now, right the way round to Oakham, which is round the corner. But the road goes up there, takes you to Oakham, and then you turn right at the end of the junction, and it'll take you up the hill, which will then take you to Peak Wildlife Park. So we are literally probably 6 miles from Peak Wildlife Park from here. So this is the scenic route. Obviously you can go up the hill past Alton Towers to get to it, but there's a lot of sharp bends and it's very steep, whereas if you go this way it's more straight and it's narrow, but you'll get to Oakham, and then you just basically take a right through the village, go up the hill out of it, which takes you towards Ashbourne, and then you'll get to the turning where you go for Peak Wildlife Park. It's just past Alton Caravan and Camping Site, which is up there as well. So if you like camping and caravanning, stay there, because you can obviously visit here, you can visit Alton Towers, and you can obviously visit Peak Wildlife Park and the Peak District. So there you go. So there's a bit of information for you there. So we're coming to the end of this path. So we've done that first part now. So we're back at the Ramblers Retreat block, where you can go and have a coffee and cake, and also use the toilet facilities. think they're open till 4 o'clock this time of year, and then it extends to like 4:30 and 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock during winter months. So maybe check back on the Ramblers Retreat website, it will tell you the opening times. But if we go across the road, we'll get across to where the first pond is now. So obviously this is the road just here, directly outside this gate. So we'll head out of the gate. Well, there's the Ramblers across the road. Dimmingsdale car park. So that's the road to Oakenmore. So it's Smelting Mill and Earl's Rock. Yeah. That's where we're going to head anyway. So obviously that's the Ramblers, and obviously you can take your dogs. Woodland Walk, which is red, that's Dimmingsdale car park there. So Woodland Walk is the one we're going to take, which is the red path on that map back at the car park. So that's the one we're going to take, because you go up the hill, basically up the top of here, and you'll get a fantastic view above Dimmingsdale and Alton Towers. That's where we're going to head anyway, because this takes you to the first pond at the bottom. That's the old smelting mill, which is somebody's home. It's nice that they live here, because obviously the Ramblers is literally right outside their gate. So it's nice for them, isn't it?